A lot of people ask me why I'm agnostic, and I don't really necessarily believe there's a God and everything. And to be honest, the real reason and the only big reason is when I was about, I don't know, 10 years old. I can't remember exactly what age, but my parents were getting a divorce. And I remember praying to God and asking to keep my parents together. And I think that's the only time I ever really cried about them splitting up. But I remember I remember praying, I remember asking them to keep them together, and ultimately they didn't stay together. And ever since that time, I pretty much I understood that even if God is real, even if there's a God and He did make everything, He doesn't do anything. You know what I mean? He's not here to do anything. Our choices affect what really happens. Our choices affect what really happens. You know. So, and then just growing up, and I just had too many questions for any religious person to answer. I even had someone tell me that I think too logically about it, and it's about faith more than anything. And I don't have nothing against them. I don't have nothing against religious people at all, quite honestly. I used to have a real big problem with people trying to push religion on me. Uh, Mainly because they don't want to, they don't really want to listen to what you have to say. You know what I mean? They just want to say what they want to say and hopefully try to convert you in that way. And they don't even think about the fact that every single person from every single other religion is trying to do that. Everybody's trying to convert you. They want you to go with them and their religion, and I don't have nothing against that because honestly, they're trying to look out. They're trying to help you in the way they think it's gonna help you. The best way they think is. But they never ask you how come you don't believe? They just know that you don't, and they tell you why you should. And I would get really upset and offended by that because they're really trying to. They don't take the time to understand you. And I've looked into religion. I've read into it. I've researched it. I've done about more than just Christianity too. More than just Catholicism. Catholicism. Looking at all of them, they're all pretty much relatively the same. And I think the message that they try to convey, I think it's a good message, being moral and stuff like that. But here's the thing, I I believe I'm a good person. I think anybody who knows me would say I'm a good person, and I don't believe I don't really believe there's a God. I'm not gonna say there's not, because that's just as that's just as naive to me as saying there is. But honestly, I don't know what to say after that. But anyways, that's just my opinion about it. Just a little bit of the reason why I don't necessarily believe in a God. So